You can get tickets. Go to their website, which is maisondmaysa.com, maisondmaysa.com/events, and you can purchase your tickets there. Also, I know that you can follow Jane Ortet, who is on Instagram. You can go on the Instagram, which is Jean d'Arc, Jean, and then D apostrophe Arc, ARC, and through there you can also purchase your tickets for the event. I'm going to be there. I've made up my mind that I want to have some of this history. I read books, but I read books basically on psychology and the human itself. But I need that African information as well. And what is the best way to get it other than go to these lecturers? Because I have questions when it comes to history information, and especially relating to African history. I have my questions because we have to be I want it to be real, and also don't sugarcoat it, don't make it more prettier than it truly is, because it will give you a false perception of history, which we've been dealing with. Right, the Europeans, they whitewashed history to fit their narratives, right? But it's important that we Africans don't do the same. So with me receiving information, I want to have the opportunity to also ask questions. This masterclass provides just that, and I believe it's 30 euros to 45 euros or 42 euros 50 for both days. So if you are interested, hit them up. It's called the Masterclass by Africa Mat, the Afrika Mat Institute, and it's in Rotterdam, 24th and 25th of July. Before that, I had a great conversation with Raisa Kumak, who is a psychologist doctor psychologist, and that was an interesting conversation. I'm looking forward to our next conversation, since she was still busy finishing her thesis, on which I think she had finished, but we had yet to discuss the results and the conclusions, as it was relating to refugees. And I know that some of our African parents, or this is a topic that it should also we can also have within our African homes or within our African communities. So I'm looking forward to that conversation as well. Shout out to all the listeners who listen every week. We try to give you guys something new every week, right? And this so far we've been doing amazing. I've been enjoying Africa on Focus, especially since the lockdown started, right? Like literally we've been able to reach out to guests whom normally we wouldn't reach out, because we are focused on having our guests here in the studio. But then the lockdown forced us to go out there and have these conversations with other African excellence and entrepreneurs who are within the in the diaspora, right? And also doing great things. And from those conversations, I've been able to learn a lot, and I hope you guys have also been able to learn a lot as well. So back to this news flash. What's been ongoing? Spoken on Haiti president's assassination. What we know so far. So this is what happened. Haiti's president Jovenel Moise, I think. Yeah, Moise was assassinated by armed assailants who stormed his private residence in the capital on July 7th. What happened? A group of gunmen broke into the home of President Moise in the Pelarian neighborhood at 1 local 1 o'clock local time, which is 5 a.m. GMT at night on Wednesday, 7 July. They shot the president 12 times. Mr. Moise was found lying on his back, his shirt soaked in blood, with his left eye gouged out, a magistrate said. He had bullet wounds to his forehead and several to his torso. He died at the scene. Oh dear. The First Lady, Martine Moise, was also shot but survived. She has been airlifted to Florida in the US and is said to be in a stable condition. The couple's adult daughter, Jomarlee Moise, hid in her brother's bedroom and was unhurt. She and her two brothers are in safe locations, officials said. Wow. This is this is a serious case. So pretty much Haiti's president has been assassinated in his home, with his wife and kids there. Oh man, this is how did this happen? So how did the attackers get in? Video footage, which has not been independently verified, but which is thought to have been taken as the assailants entered the property, shows armed men dressed in black arriving in white SUVs. A man appears to have been forced to lie face down in the street, while another man can be heard shouting in English over the loudspeakers. DEA, which is a U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration operation. Everybody stay down. Haiti's ambassador to the U.S., Bochit Edmond, said that while the attackers have disguised themselves as U.S. drug agents, he believes there was no way they really were U.S. agents. Officials say that the ground between the property's gatehouse and residence was littered with cartridge cases, indicating that multiple shots were fired. The gunmen tied up two members of domestic staff while continuing to shout DEA operations. They ransacked Mr. Moise's office and took a checkbook in the couple's names, as well as the servers that held the surveillance camera footage from the residence. The two top security officials in charge of Mr. Moise's safety are under investigation and have been summoned to appear at hearings scheduled for 13th and 14th of July. So that's next week. Hopefully with this hearing, they will, get some more information on what happened. I mean, how can you assassinate the president of a nation? This is in his home. That's, oh man, that's insane. But so the armed robbers, or the assassins, they came in shouting DEA operation, everybody stay down. But clearly, an ambassador from the US to the US has said that no, these were not people from the American DEA. So we're suspecting that it's just criminals or whatnot, or whatever they are. They're not from the DEA or have no relation to the real legit DEA. But this is sad. Luckily, his wife and kids are okay. The wife survived a gunshot and she is in stable condition, and the kids are also fine. He himself is dead, probably also a headshot, since a bullet wound was found on his forehead and multiple shots to his body. But yeah, that's they're killing us. For what purpose? I wonder for what purpose this has been. Let's fly over to Nigeria. 5 Nigerians are arrested for anti-Buhari's T-shirt. Why? Buhari. So, man, this president is he's a bit funny. But 5 Nigerians who were arrested for wearing T-shirts criticizing President Muhammad Buhari have filed a lawsuit against the security services. Their lawyer said on Friday. Why? The men were detained during a church service led by a well-known evangelical pastor in the Nigerian capital, Abuja, and their lawyer said they were still being held. They had been wearing T-shirts with slogan "Buhari must go" when they were detained by agents from the Department of State Services (DSS), which is in charge of counterintelligence and domestic security. Lawyer Tope Tomukun told AFP, I respect MS.ABA because she can name these names just without reading them over. I'm struggling with the names today. We have filed suits today on the 5 people arrested in Dunamis Church, the lawyer said. The lawsuits demand the DSS produce the men in court as their whereabouts are unknown, he said. The petition also says their rights of freedom and of expression were violated. The DSS did not respond to requests for confirmation. So pretty much these men, there were 5 men who have been arrested for wearing T-shirts saying Buhari must go. Buhari is the Nigerian president. Buhari is the same man who banned Twitter 3 weeks ago and suspended Twitter indefinitely 3 weeks ago, and 2 weeks later they have joined Coup. Coup is a India-made rival to Twitter, and they pretty much joined Coup. Here on Africa on Focus, we've discussed the relation between African power structure or African leaders and social media, since social media seems to be giving the people a voice, giving them a power to call for any injustice that's been is ongoing, also to call for reforms or to call for attention, global attention, right? We've discussed how are African leaders liking it. Are they enjoying it? Do they like it? Do they actually wanna do they mind the fact that this power is given to their people? Nigeria doesn't seem to like it at all. That's why they suspended it. But upon their suspension, they moved over to Coup and have their accounts verified. Less than a week after banning American microblogging site Twitter indefinitely, the Nigerian government has joined its India-made rival Coup. Shortly after the ban, Coup had announced it was available in Nigeria and was working to add local languages on its platform. So, we discussed Coup. What is Coup? Basically, is the same as Twitter, but then, it's just a bit different. But this made it Nigeria seems to be attracted to Coup because with Coup, the government in Nigeria could have a more control over what is being regulated or what is being said or posted within their nation. It's not a good look, to be honest, right? Because you want to respect people, their freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and Nigeria seems to be, or the president seems to be trampling those rights. How will this unfold for Nigeria? But here on African Focus, we will keep a close eye on these things, or on this issue specifically, because I am interested to know what will happen. Will there be a global outcry for the freedom of speech of Nigerians? these men who were arrested for wearing those T-shirts, they are still not found. Their place of detainment is yet to be known, right? So his lawyer has sued the DSS, the security service in Nigeria, for that, saying that you have to make it known where you are detaining them, and also on what grounds are you detaining them. We have more Africa news coming up here on Africa on Focus. I'm also awaiting to see if I can get my brother in for a chat on Fix the Country, which is a media campaign ongoing for 3 months almost ongoing in Ghana to calling for global attention using hashtag Fix the Country to the issues that are ongoing in Ghana. More on that here, Africa on Focus.
Listen to your number one radio, High Radio.
And it goes like, my mind did for you, my heart beats for you. Every time when I think of you, I don't know, I feel loved again. I don't want to wait for days. Let me have you in my arms again, please. When they all said I can't have you, I proved them wrong, I came for you. And you had done anyone too. Boy, you know I still come through, Give me love, yeah. Bye-bye, yeah.
You're listening to High Radio.
My mind there for you. My mind there for you. My heart beats for you. My heart beats every for time you. When I think of you, yeah. I don't know. I feel loved again. I don't want to wait for days. Let me have you in my arms again, please. Good morning, my love. Oh my God, it's our wedding day. I'm so glad I found someone to hold till eternity. I don't want you more than me too. Honeymoon far away from here. Add your grace for your love. Hey, my darling, I did for you. Pop the question and yes, I do. My melody should strike a clue that I want you and only you. Hey, my darling, I did for you. Pop the question and yes, I do. I go fight though, I go fight though, I go fight for your love. My mind there for you, my mind there for you, my heart beats for you, my heart beats every time when I think of you, I don't know, I feel love.
Listen to your number one radio.
Let me have you in my arms.
Listening to High Radio with my girls go.
Hey, my darling, I did for you.
My girls go.
Pop the question and yes, I do. My melody should strike a clue that I want you and only you. Hey, my darling, I did for you. Pop the question and yes, I do. I go fight though, I go fight though, I go fight for your love.
To your number one radio, High Radio.
So this not my section. Yeah. Whether them like or them not like this year we they give them high attention. Yeah. Let them attack when I like respond. Where you from? Yeah. You know my style, it be high tension. And I'm a name, them a try mention. You think them not have no license, yeah. Me buy a strap with a silencer. I can see with the extension. Turn him to another dimension. Don't know my fit for me, dog. Might leave in a body bag. This side, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side.
To the motherfucking motherland. Deuce, 5 in the Mag 11. Them 2, 3 shells. See how I still have it. I got a bag, that's the only thing I'm telling. You ain't really gangsta, I can tell you be yelling. Hey, the Glock got kicked like FIFA. The Glock and in the end and make you do the Macarena. On this side, the Glock now you probably need it. On this side, we fucking hoes named Taquita. Hey, body bags on body bags. Hey, whack your whole hood out on the wall. Hey, twisting up my fingers, throw them all in your face. Shoot out in broad day, we play too much GTA. You bomber clouds know that I don't play. You bomber clouds, see me, eh? You bomber clouds ain't got no bank. On your side, it's yellow tape.
This side, this side, this side, this side, this side. Yeah, you know my style, be wily, be parental advisory. My guys, them be shut a movement for life, you see. While I say I go die for my guys, I say my life, it be real life, no be lies, you see. Yeah, don't bar with no waste, man. My people don't make up. Big whips, man, I drive. You know my style, it be high tension. And I'm a name, them I try mention. You think them not have no license, yeah. Me buy a strap with a silencer. Magazine with the extension. Turn them to another dimension. Don't know my fit for me, dog. Might leave
Hi Radio, your perfect choice. Number one radio. Hi Radio. Listen to your number one radio. Hi Radio.
Baby, mad for your body, yo. Dress for your body, yo. Sing for your body, yo. Baby, mad for your body, yo. Dress for your body, yeah. Anything for your body, yo. Girl, I wanna take you personal. Fight for your mother like a wrestler. Play for your body like a painkiller. Baby, your body na sisima. Obasima. Order your Uber, my yentina. Play for your body like a painkiller. Oh, sweet to your body na sisima.
Yeah, see my baby make her realize. Say the groupies and the side chicks or them be lies. They wear bikini intentionally to show ties. Nobody compared to my baby cause they be low price. They get anybody in a boy see be friendly tundra. Now the gosu in Kemuda and memo that the lumba. Yes, made them a the kind of crack Jimmy Gunsa. Happen that in the fear cause I'm a dribby me boompa. Yeah. Boys see me a so content I'm swimming jam and how shape to say uniform. Say the private
Hi Radio, your perfect choice.
Girl, I wanna take you personal. Fight for your mother like a wrestler. Play for your body like a painkiller. Baby, your body na sisima. Obasima. Order your Uber, my yentina. Play for your body like a painkiller. Oh, sweet to your body na sisima.
Yeah, you see the way you give me better love. So what that the mommy and I dream better rough. I want to marry you till I me boo boo prayer was. My member lock you down cause it's some kiki doors. The testimony, if she wanna mean your type. What's answer you who the local rap and your size. What they won't hope and they know be
listen to your number one radio.
Finally now what check my coma like the Holy Ghost.
Oh man, it suddenly dawned upon me that we've had assassinations this week. Why this week? Why in the month of July? 2 assassinations. Well, here in the Amsterdam, Peter R. de Vries, as I already announced, and also in Haiti. Who is the president? How do you assassinate a president? But it had happened. Violent times. But I don't know. Somehow you can't live and think, these things are not ongoing, right? But then again, we just try to live a positive life. I mean, I'm trying to. What about you? I know. Thank you, guys who have tuned in on our YouTube live stream. Adolf Mensa, I see you. I know MS.ABA is also watching. Africa on Focus with Donny. Here, Hi Radio, the voice of the next generation. Something extraordinary happened over the week as well. Zayla Avant-Garde, who is 3 times Guinness World Record holder, makes history at National Spelling Bee. This is monumental. 14-year-old basketball prodigy Zayla Avant-Garde became the first African American to win, first African American winner of the Scripps National Spelling Bee on Thursday. Zayla Avant-Garde, a 14-year-old who was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, in the United States. She made history when she won the 93rd annual Scripps National Spelling Bees on Thursday, 8th of July. She becomes the first African American winner to do this, and it's extraordinary. The teenager became the first African American to win the spelling bee, but breaking records is something she is quite accustomed to. She's also a basketball prodigy who dreams of playing professionally the WNBA one day and holds 3 Guinness World Records for dribbling, juggling, and bouncing multiple balls simultaneously. Wow. Zayla was awarded a cash prize of $50,000 US dollars and said she hoped her victory would inspire other young African Americans, according to the AFP. The teenager described spelling as a side hobby, which she practices for 7 hours per day, and said she has only taken part in a competitive spelling for 2 years. Man, she's almost making me stutter, right? But amazing. What, she's 14 years old, and to be the first African American to win this is definitely monumental. But what I find extraordinary is the fact that she has multiple talents. She's also she plays basketball and she spells bee. But 7 hours a day to practice spelling bees? Oh boy. This is like the perk of being a child where you have time on your hands to develop your talents, right? And she is doing that amazingly. She's doing that. She's dribbling. I have a video of her sitting on a bicycle and dribbling basketball. Yo, this lady, she's amazing. But here with me to discuss Ghana's media campaign, which started on Twitter, Fix the Country. I have my producer, who will share his experience with this media campaign. I mean, over the week, DJ Slim sent a video. I think he had done a live stream on his platform, and speaking of an encounter that he had with the Ghana embassy, right? But it seems like it was more of a rant. It was just, man, he was pissed. But there is a reason why he was, right? So it kind of like, I watched the video and was like, yo, Slim, what's going on? Why are you so mad? But I'm listening, and he had to contact Ghana embassy here, I think Belgium, here in the Netherlands, and he had to wait hours on the phone when he finally reached them. Oh, this is the part that actually killed me. Was the fact that he had someone on the line, and then they were like, yeah, okay, can I have your number? Let me write down your number again, right? And then he gave the number like a zillion times. And after giving it 100 times, this person goes, yo, can you give me a pen and a paper? Oh my goodness. That's where I stopped. I was like, okay, we have to discuss. I need to talk to Slim about this. All right. So here with me, I have our own producer, DJ Slim, who is going to share his experience pertaining to, Ghana Fix the Country. All right. So, Slim.
Yes, sir.
How is it? How is it going? First of all,
I'm doing good. Doing good and great.
Are you cooled down a bit from?
I fake crana. fake crana.
Ejano, yebeso jano. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So
That one was just a warm up, a first half warm up.
Can you explain what happened?
Okay, so greetings to our viewers and then our listeners listening right now. So it started like this. I'm working on a project that I need my passport because my passport is expired. So I just put it somewhere. So when the project came calling, means I need to get my passport.
Right.
So then I start working on it. So working on it, I have to go through the procedures, the process to do your passport, pay the passport fee,
Yes,
come take your signature, your passport picture. I've done everything. Then like, okay, normally you have to wait for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but due to the corona, you have to wait at least 2 months or like 6 weeks or something like that. I said, okay, no problem. Now, I'm getting to 4 months now.
Wow.
And my passport is still not out. And when you call, they don't even know what is happening. It's like they've given me everything to track.
Yeah.
And yet they can't find my passport in their system. When you call, they'll tell you, okay, we gave you a receipt. Can you tell us your code?
Yeah.
They'll are you sure you're doing your passport?
Oh, really?
Then I'll mention the name of the person who is in charge. Then I'll sometimes do a live video with them. Show. And then they're like, oh, okay, call the next morning. I'm going to take every time, call the next morning.
Oh.
Every time, call the next day. When you call and they're like, okay, our boss will call you. So please, can you hold on? The next day he's going to call you, or just give us 30 minutes. He's on the phone or he's in a meeting. They never call. They never respond. Oh, if hold and below. If you also try to call them on the phone, it will take you forever for them to respond to your phone call.
Man.
So going through all this frustration, then I started asking myself, what is happening?
Yeah.
What kind of system is this? Then I was not getting it in the beginning, but like, because I kind of like beginning, I was dumb to realize it. But later I was like, what kind of attitude is that? Then all the time they pass you on to another person.
Right.
Instead of one person handling your profile or your case, every time it's a different person.
Yeah.
And every time they take you back again, it's like you're trying to work out something with this person. You get to like step 3, and then you go back to 0 again from another person. Then I started questioning. I started like, okay, no, let me start putting things together, take note of what is going on. Then I started realizing that the system in Ghana Embassy is totally not working.
But were you calling Ghana directly, or
the Ghana Embassy here in Den Haag?
Here?
Yeah.
But is that
no, not the one in Ghana.
That's where it's confusing to me.
No.
No, it's the one here
in Europe.
The Hague.
The Hague. Here.
Oh.
Bro, Mr. Donny.
Yeah.
Sometimes you will not understand. Like when I did this video, then I got to understand why you see all these vloggers attacking people.
Yeah.
Now, the amount of information I've been given by people who called me to tell me because they have to go to Ghana and Ghana Embassy delay them. They have to book like 3-4 tickets just on waiting for their visa. The people who they have to pay bribes. Then I got to understand the kind of bribery and corruption that is even going on there.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's like Brother Pogre, which for me came as an alarm or alert is
Yeah.
the fact that even he said that
Yeah.
his passport,
Yeah.
he just went for passport renewal,
Renewal. Yeah.
and even him, let's say he's ranked up there, he's in the system,
Yeah.
he's campaigning for this and that, he's from kind of for institute, right? This is what they do.
Yeah.
Even him, it took him 3 months just for a passport renewal. And for him to go, and it's like they would say it's 3 to 4 weeks or whatnot, but then it takes 5 times longer. And that for me, I couldn't understand that. But that's in Ghana, right? But you are facing that here, but from Ghanaians.
And to me, I was not that much surprised.
Okay.
Because the one here, I kind of take it cool.
Yeah.
But the one in Germany.
Oh, you also.
My goodness.
Wait, why did you have to contact
the one in Germany? They are disrespectful. They are. I don't have words to describe them. The one in Germany, the worst of all is Italy. The amount of money you have to pay, and the struggle, and the attitude, the mannerism they're using to work down in Italy is a bone and yeah.
So you're saying it's Ghana embassies over everywhere. But okay, where Ghana embassy, right? Their protocols, is it?
Yeah.
It's based in Ghana or where? It's based in Ghana.
It's based in Ghana.
So so you're saying then the problem is really in Ghana.
Okay. So most of them working at the embassy came with the protocol from Ghana.
But where are they living though?
They are living here.
But I don't understand because Ghanaians here.
Yeah. They are Ghanaians here, but they don't take them.
No.
They bring them from Ghana to come work here.
Okay, so the workers at the embassy themselves come from Ghana.
They come from Ghana. They are not from Ghanaians here. No.
Because I wouldn't understand.
No.
Considering in the Netherlands, we work differently.
No. They are from Ghana.
Okay.
So when they come, they trying to work because beginning. I also, like I said, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought there are. So in my video, you hear me saying, "Yeah, bro, chirempo na yes sir." So because me too, I wasn't getting it.
Yeah.
Until one person from the embassy contact me and tell me, no, it's not people here. They bring them from Ghana.
Oh.
But the most annoying part is you bring them from Ghana, but they are staying and living here.
Yeah.
They are staying and living here. They are paying them in euros.
As well.
They are not paying house rent. They are treating them like the presidentials. Because they came in here with protocol.
Yeah.
So they are being treated in a different way. So, like they are working as if they are in Ghana. They refuse to accept that they are not in Ghana. They do their things and even extremely worse than those back home. Sorry for my words, but we all know our people working home, how relentant and easy. Like, oh, no. When they are doing something and you tell them, oh, please, you gave me 9 o'clock. I have to go somewhere. Hey, if you cannot stay here, go. There will be, brother. No.
Man, this is, it's...
No. No.
You would hope that when they come here, they will get to know how the system works, right?
Yes.
And that's where I still just don't understand that.
Yeah.
If you are in the Netherlands,
yes,
as let's say embassy, right?
Yeah.
You go according to how things are done here, for example. If I pick up the phone and call, I'm calling to a Dutch office, right, representing Ghana, but it's still, let's say, a Dutch office.
Yeah.
But you find out that it's actually a Ghana office. That's just here in the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands, yes.
And if you call, you might even you might even order banku and wache because they're literally, there's no difference than being in Ghana itself, right?
Normally, let me put this way. In case you have a problem, you're a Ghanaian living in the diaspora, and you have a problem, the first person or the first kind of group to contact is the Ghana embassy.
Always. Every country has that with their
Thank you.
expats.
But this is the case. In our situation, you can never call the Ghana embassy and they will attend to you.
Wow.
You will die. Whatever has to happen to you will happen to you. They will not mind you. They will not respond to you. But here comes the trick. If they are so quick to react and respond when it comes to deportation.
Oh?
When it comes to deportation, they have to deport illegal people. They act so quick and fast to it. Kakra ombedinti. Kakra no kofio ayedebe momo. Because they can't just get up and deport you if you are illegal. That one, the speed, the amount of speed that they work towards on, it will shock you. But when it comes to helping their own citizens, and I was reading the Ghana GDP, we the foreigners have been contributing a lot to the GDP of other country. So that put us in the high rank that even we bring amount of money or we even hold the country. So that means you always have to give us a first class treatment.
Man.
But this is the case that they look down on us. This is the case that they don't even care about us. I'm trying to really, what I'm feeling now, I'm trying to choose my words carefully.
I understand the frustration.
They look like omon fire nyahwe. Omon fire Ghanaians say wa brochire no. Omon fire nyahwe omon muye. They don't respect us.
But is it? Because I wouldn't necessarily say that it's not an issue of respect, but maybe the protocols behind these different services are just where they need restructuring of their processes and stuff. But also then, because you said when we speak of fix the country. And I want to do a quick shout out to Palgrave, brother Palgrave Bachadankwa, who has just joined our YouTube live stream since I referenced him having difficulties with his passport renewal as well in Ghana. But DJ Slim, when you said if we speak on fix the country, this is what we mean.
Yes.
This is also part of it.
This is also part of fix the country. Because as I understood based on people who contact me that most of these people who came with protocol don't even know or don't even qualify to be there.
Wow.
So they don't know what they are doing. The guy said plain, 3 guys working told me, bro, look, I'm qualified. He's supposed to work at the Ghana embassy in America. The boy caught him to go pick someone else. And there's another one who called me that he supposed that one is not like another one. Obapa Radio, Onoan Kasaneba, his son in Ghana, have been working in that field, which then supposed even filed that my mom has a media station here. My family are living here. So I want to come here. The boy called him, bring one lady. No, lady, you get to Ghana embassy in Germany. Doesn't know what to do. Because the system is not working. So you bring in the wrong people, and then the wrong people also come here, and then they give a bad treatment. Given the bad treatment, you give a bad name to the country.
True. That is very true.
Not only Ghanaians, even the tourists that are going to Ghana, they apply for visa. You give them come back in 2 weeks. They book their ticket in 3 weeks. Their time is up to fly. Their visas are not ready. Reasons? No reasons. Sometimes they also called. So now nobody is saying anything to them.
Yeah.
So how can you put people in such position who don't have the qualification and who are not well trained for it? How do you want to move the country forward? How do you want people? First place, you even killed the site attraction for the tourist that is going to visit your country.
That is true.
Because if I go to the Dutch embassy and I tell them I want to come here, if I'm wrong, they'll tell me, no, you're wrong. We need this. This is not to upgrade. They will not tell me, we don't know where we keep your this and this and that. We are sorry. Go and start the process again. No, in this new world, where? Let's just be honest.
It's
let's be honest.
It's very, how do you say it? It's
frustrating.
It is frustrating, but I feel partly ashamed, right? You know, if I were to hear that this is how, you know, the nation that I speak so highly of, let's say Ghana, this is how Ghana treats their own, or this is how bad organized their embassy is in abroad. You know, you would feel a certain shame. It's like, if the embassies are disorganized like this, like simple embassy, like, you know, I'm requesting a passport or this visa renewal, whatnot. How is it that you cannot find my documents, or you cannot find my request, so I have to send in another one? You really think I have all the time?
Thank you.
Right?
This is where they don't understand that here is not Ghana. Here is Europe. We move, work, eat, sleep, wake, walk with time.
True.
We don't have all the time to ourselves. One of my friends came back just recently and I was asking him the experience. He says, oh, now I understand why the Ghana embassy is working like that. Because when you go to Ghana, they relax, they move like tortoise. They have all the war time. They feel like they have all the war time to themselves. And it's like, yo, I don't blame them, because he said to me, when he got to Ghana, he feel like he's in another world. The time never move fast. To him, here the time goes so fast. Like so then he got to understand why here nobody has time.
No, yeah.
But then in Ghana, he can realize he can sleep and sleep and sleep and get up, and it's just like, it's now 8. Like, 8?
Oh, man.
You understand. Bro, you go to Italy. After this, then I in Crines, you know, there are a lot of Italian guys there that I always see them there. I talk to them. So I was just passing by, then they called me, bro, come. And the things they told me, I was shocked. I was surprised. I did not believe it until, you know, in Crines, at the Clarenbeck, there is full of barbers.
There.
Around there. Yeah. So when there's something going on, they're easy to connect. Then like, okay, you think I'm lying? They'll go in, call this. Then within a short time, we had about 20 guys standing, surrounded me, talking and telling me the same thing. That they have to, there's a bunch of bribery and corruption happening in the Ghana embassy in Italy. On a normal level, you have to pay 120 euros to do or to make for your passport application. But now you have to pay almost 500 euros before you can get your passport. If not, forget it.
Yeah,
forget it.
You know, it's like you request, you pay the 120, but then it's
and
like
the way
we can't find it. We can't find it.
They've made it. You have no option to pay it because before you can be here and do or make a passport from Ghana and they'll bring it. But now they have changed the system again. Now you need to sign yourself back home.
Oh, so you have to.
So you cannot go back home and do it. You have to do it here.
Yeah.
So it's either you pay it, or if you don't pay it,
we will
never give you your passport. So pay it, we do it for you, or don't pay it.
Oh,
We bought
man.
for you.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Oh, look at that! These guys, most of these guys that went through the Sahara Desert, through the Mediterranean Sea, got inside. They are not working. They don't have money. So they've made it that even when they are going there, they tell them, they give them the money that is 120.
Yeah.
Officially, it's on their website. It's everywhere. You go in there, then somebody will come. Charlie, open in time there. If you want it far, Charlie, if you pay this money, or if not, there, your passport only go rot for here.
Wow. In Italy.
In Italy. If you no pay there, Charlie, your passport only there, it go rot. Nobody go mind you.
Yo.
You have to pay 500 euros.
Hold that thought. If you tuned in, this is African Focus. We're discussing Fix the Country, Ghana. And my producer is sharing his experience with the Ghana embassy here in the Netherlands. But somehow it seems like this experience is not limited or in particular only to the Dutch Ghana embassy here in the Netherlands, but also it's across the entire of Europe, due to he's had my producer has had conversations with other people who had gone through similar situation. More on that here on Africa Focus after the quick music break.
Shake it. Well, I am when I'm at the when only I do a planke. You know you go be mad at day. You go be mad at day. If you see my baby, yeah. Girl, I'm saying, see the feeling I get. Now get love. Hey, Dana Samoy. My body, na my fro. Dance uzuma zeza. Dance ni mintunga. Dance mintunga. Inti mabwa meho. Baby can't wanna do. Baby don't be late.
Hi Radio, your perfect choice.
I will have a shower. See body they shake me, if you see my baby, yeah, girl, I'm saying, need a feeling I get love.
Suspect. Makoma na you ram ball suspect. The hit him mama tell me boxes. Get the crown team, I come with 35 doctors. Oh, yeah, media can be the offset. Sure, they know what who the feeling of the Zozi. People who say, you have this one team. Second, my plan boy, I can see I can't go no. They did you wow, they me Kobe. There is as I want J. What time for the my them, I want on my son chain. Now, Miss again, I'm a melanche. Me didn't make you pay a better campaign. Because I got to my baby something. Send me the hotel.
Didn't care what I do. Baby, don't be late.
Listen to your number one radio.
Oh man. Slim. Yo, this stories. I'm glad that I don't have to go through the Ghana embassy. I'm listening to the stories like this, right? But I feel bad. I feel really bad for those who do have to go through this. I'm against everything that is not. Let's say, I'm against bribe, right? And it's like, if you want to ask for a higher fee, then just do so. If they say passport request this and that is 500 euros from the jump, then it's it's stated on the paper, then you know this is the cost, right?
Yeah.
Then this is what they're asking for. This is what you're going to pay. But for it to say 120 and then you get to hear, yeah, but if you want to have if you want to have it faster, you have to pay this, or if like that, to me, I don't know, man. I am not feeling it one bit. I'm not feeling it one bit. I'm not feeling
because what I also realize is that they don't have any regulations.
Yeah, but they do have a website where this is what you have to do in order to get your passport request. You have to fill in this form, right, and you have to pay that fee and then send it to this email address or through that system.
That system is there.
Okay.
But I mean in the regulations whereby from the higher authority will come questioning and looking into what kind of services they've been providing and rendering to their citizens in the diaspora.
So you are saying there is no overseeing authority?
No. If there is,
ensuring that
these things have been happening for years and nobody is doing anything about it. Because I bear witness to that when I was in Germany.
Yeah.
And I when we're done, I'll show you. A lot of people who wrote me on WhatsApp and then who sent me message on Facebook complaining up till now. The same misconduct, misbehavior, mistreatment, disrespectfulness,
right,
and unlawfulness and all those things happening that I went through in Germany is still ongoing right now.
In 2021.
It's still going on.
Oh boy.
It's still going on. Whereby I went there, that was 2015, and I had that experience. Then I said to myself, no, I'm never going to be here. Take it, Monfa. Yeah, I paid everything at the port. I gave up.
Oh.
Because I always have to drive all the way from Düsseldorf to Berlin. Sometimes stay there in cold and they will not attend to you. Yeah. They come, they work for 4 hours, they close, they go to break like 2 hours. God knows when they want. They come, they are sitting lazy, even sleeping. They'll be discussing football whilst people are waiting, and they will close and ask you to sleep. Sometimes I have to. I took off. One time I took off just one day from work to go have my passport. Then the next morning I have to submit my passport. I went there. They're just sitting. I even scream. I scream. They walk me out. I have to stay there. Thinking, okay, it's me. I was there. And then my friends came. Charlie, they were pissed. We have to book for hotel. Meanwhile, I was coming there. I wasn't prepared that I'm coming to spend the night there.
Yeah,
just to come
collect and then
collect my. You gave me a date that this day come and have your passport. I got in there and there was a problem. I have to follow some queue, follow the same queue that the people who are now about to submit. I have to go through that same queue. Who does that?
Yeah.
At least give me a different queue. Put the ones who are coming for visa, put them on a different queue.
Yeah.
But this, you go, they put everyone in the same box. Till now, it's the same thing happening. I don't know, recently, right after my video that I did, the next morning, a guy brought up about 10 passports that they posted to him. One person.
10.
And 10 passports with his passport plus other people's passport.
They posted to.
I have the video here.
Oh,
Donny, I have the video here.
If your passport is missing, that's where your passport has been going.
I have the video here. I almost deleted today.
Yeah.
I don't know, for some reason I'm like, okay, let me keep it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay. So this is what is going on.
How carelessly?
So this is what is happening now. That somebody is waiting for his or her passport, and then you post that same passport to another person.
Yeah.
And the person came out, and then he's like, I will use it for whatever I want to do.
Exactly.
You understand? So this is why we are talking about fix the country, fix the system. If the systems are working, everything. Nobody will come here and be talking.
And I'm sure that there's a ministry that governs this. So
Donny,
they have to do. Let me see.
Here's the video.
Sorry for taking it with my left hand.
Play the video and say.
Wow. It's just a minute video.
It's just a minute video. Just a minute video. See the amount of passport that they brought to him. People's passport here in Germany.
So I'm assuming this by mistake, right? This was done by mistake, but this is a mistake you just cannot afford.
This is not mistake. It has been going on for years.
Oh, look at all those passports he's holding.
Thank you.
Man.
And then people are waiting somewhere for their passport. No, how can you do such a mistake? We have a system. How can you make such a mistake? How can you make a mistake and then load up to 10 passports to one person? No, what kind of mistake is that? Donny, so the things that is happening is not only in Ghana. We also here, we are facing the same thing. Meanwhile, we are also contributing to the growth of the nation.
True.
So why are we not being treated well? Why?
It's awful. This is really bad. But hey, the thing with face the country is, the more we discuss it, right, the more we look at it, we see that there's a lot of work.
There is a lot of work. Man. Let's just look at it. Look at all these things happening here. Employ the Ghanaians that they know the system here to work in there.
Yeah, but
you bring the person protocol. Let's go from Ghana to here, and you are paying them in euros. Why?
So because this is your solution. So this
no, I'm saying it, but I'm gonna bring the solution.
Okay, yeah, I want to hear the solution.
They did the protocol. They bring them from Ghana. They are giving them the amount of me being here working. Meanwhile, they are not doing anything. So my solution is, why don't you employ the European base here? Who knows how the system works here? Instead of bringing them from home to here. And they are not doing what we want them to do for us. So what is the point? The one would have been in Ghana, and to what I know, when you bring the person here, you let the person upgrade or advance themselves to know how the people here want their service. You put them in a certain training before you put them in the office.
But the thing is, though, Slim, is like, I know this is with let's say multinationals or major corporations, right?
Yeah.
For instance, Philips. Though Philips is Dutch, right?
Yes.
Multinational. Philips has an office, for instance, in the UK, Manchester.
Yes.
Which is do actually.
Yes.
So their office there, what Philips what they do is they have a organization culture.
Yes.
And that culture has to be represented in every branch.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Where the offices are. Ghana's culture of Ghana will be represented in every embassy that is all over the world.
That's right.
So it doesn't matter who they quote unquote employ. So even if they employ those here, I don't think we'll be happy working for the for a Ghana embassy. Why? Because we will notice that culture in there, that is the representative of the culture in Ghana.
Okay, I get you.
We've been frustrated, like we've done what we have to do on our side, but they're not doing their job over there.
Yes.
So now we have to communicate back to our customers.
Yes.
That the passport is in Ghana. It's in Ghana. But then you can't say that to go to Ghana and to go get your passport.
No.
There's frustration there.
That is true. So that is why we are saying they should fix the systems. So
the Ghanaian system.
The system, because like I lost my passport because I made the passport from Ghana.
Yeah.
This is where the whole drama started. I have a copy of my passport. I showed it. So I did my passport from Ghana. So the embassy here has to also get my data or have to be able to get access to my data back home.
Yeah.
But this is the case. No.
They cannot
They cannot. I'm still not in the system in Ghana, but I'm having a Ghanaian passport. But I'm having my passport. There's a code that they enter. They say, yes, yeah, birth certificate. Yes, oh, you Ghanaian. Okay, yeah, oh, yes. But how is it that? Can you tell me that you give birth here? The doctor will register everything, and then later they will tell you, "Oh, we cannot recognize you in the system that you are born here."
No, that's weird.
That is it. Then you will take millions of money to go buy V8. Once the system is there and you don't want to fix it, so before you buy V8, fix the system.
Yeah.
Before you give ex-president's wife salaries and then that, fix the system. Before you buy your ministers, MPs, and so whatever, fix the system. Use that money, fix the system. If you use that money to fix the system, later the MP will sleep. The MP doesn't need a V8 to be just riding to parliament. And the most annoying part is he's not even driving the V8 to parliament. They are taking it to funerals. Now, minister here V8 and they are quite they are called yo, no.
I do think
we need to fix the grassroots.
Yeah.
The system, we need to fix it from the
but
grassroots.
it's so broad.
So use that money to fix it.
But it's so broad. There's so many fronts that need fixing, right? And I feel like some people have given up on it. That's the way that's just the way it is, right? But there is also another generation that is coming up and looking at it like, you know what, at least we can fix this, or at least we can look at this and be like, hey, this we can do better here. But we also need this dialogue, or we need cooperation between leaderships who do have the resources, and also between and the youth who are the ones who do see the problem, like with the embassy thing, right? If we have a team here, we're ready, like, yo, we are law graduates and this and that. We love Ghana. We are willing to work at the Ghana embassy here in the Netherlands. We have someone from the leadership or governing team in Ghana willing to give us the resources, or like put us here in the department, and also change that department over there, or at least create a working procedure that will cut the time of passport requests from 4 months down to 2 months or 1 month without any excess cost. Like, this is a way to attack one issue at a time.
Okay.
But we cannot attack everything.
Donny,
at a time.
I get you.
Yeah. So in closing.
But you I get your point.
Yeah.
Very perfect. You are talking in the part of in the professional part.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. But I don't want it in a professional way. I don't want it in a professional way. I look into the situation and the matter like how it is.
Yeah.
And there is one professor who said, and he made it claim, that the president, our leaders, they can do it. Just a snap of finger.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if you just see the recent report when they said, I was reading it last week, and then it says indeed Ghana is still the Gold Coast.
Okay.
Why? The people are crying, fix the country. The people are saying this, the people are saying that. And our leaders, you can say you are going to pay president and the vices. Let's just take like Nana Kunedua Jamal Rawlings, you're going to backdate all her services and pay her. Pay all these ministers, their ex-gratia and all this. You have that money to give to them, but you don't have the money to take care of the citizenry their needs. Then comes that Ghanaians are not hungry enough. You know why? Because individually we are okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Individually we are okay. We are certified because nobody's asking the president to come and build me a house. Like here in Amsterdam, we are crying and protesting that the government needs to increase because the number is going up and people are not getting houses.
yeah.
Nobody's saying that because to afford land is nothing. Because they are not paying like we are paying here.
Yes.
So now Ghanaians even get to appreciate that. Okay, if I can pay for 6 months and stay in, tenfold.
Okay.
They're okay. But they are just asking for these small things like, give me a hospital. I beg you. Bro, like sometimes I looked at some of the videos and I cry. Where kids are learning. Like just do those small things. Even look at a prison that the Pentecost Church built. Why much more the government can do? Bro, it's just small. No could feel. Nyamana Ghanaians are asking for. Just do something little. You know, like Ghanaians. Before you see Ghanaian complaining like this, because if you notice, that Ghanaians we appreciate every little thing.
Yeah, I mean, and
that is where the politicians have seen, and they will go and cut sword. You do interchange, and you are going to Minyodeng, wasting time and national resource. Take that money, go build another thing. Yeah. Why can't you? Why? So the article I read that Ghanaians individually are rich. They have their peace.
Yeah.
The journalist who did the story works with the Fox News, went to Ghana and even highlight that he was shocked within this Fix Your Country how from Thursday to Sunday Ghanaians are on the streets chilling, popping, everybody's happy. Then he come back on social media, then he got to know the difference that Ghanaians individually, they are happy, they are content with the kind of life they have or they are living. Okay. So they are not saying come and put money in their pocket. No, give them the hospital. Give them a better school.
This is such a important
This is it. And this is what, and you know, I blame we Ghanaians living outside. Because we're supposed to put more pressure on the government.
Yeah, but it's like it's a discussion we tried having last year or something like that. Because in how much of a right do we have living in the diaspora?
A lot
to Ghana. But this is a conversation for another day. And you know, it is a conversation that I think we will need. I think either Brother Palgrave or someone else from, let's say, at least the Ghanaian government.
Yes.
Because do I still have my Ghana passport? Because it's one of those issues where if you don't have the passport,
yes,
are you still
okay? Yes, I get you.
Can you still exercise voting, right? If you don't have the passport, even though you were born there.
Yeah.
But you know, those kind of stuff. And I know that Ghana is pushing to include the diaspora more with the
voting,
the return of the campaign they did in 2019.
Yeah.
Right. With those initiatives, they want involvement of the diaspora.
Yes.
So the will is there, but how to do it and to what extent? Right? Are we allowed to vote from overseas? We are contributing financially, like you said.
Yes.
Right? But also, what is the reward to that? Because we are putting in money into the system over there.
Yeah.
But if we are not allowed to say anything, what's that?
What is the point?
What is the point? So that conversation, we should really
that conversation needs to come on, because when they come in, when it is election time, most of the political funds comes from the Ghanaians in the diaspora that support the party to be their campaign funds. They come to Europe here. They take a huge amount of money from Ghanaians living here, give to them, go do their campaigns. They just don't move here. The year of return, if you can put such a huge program, a huge tourist program, which is good, then that is where I said sometimes just sit that back, analyze some certain things. then you see that we have the money to do it. Anything that, like the article I read, made it clear that the leaders of Ghana have the money to take care of the needs and the demands of Ghanaians. They just don't want to do it.
Yeah, I think that's every government has that pretty much.
Thank you.
The money is there. It's never an issue on money.
Exactly.
It's politics.
It's politics. That is what I mean. That, for instance, we always say, and when we do video, like the ministers here are using trains, and why? Because they fixed the system, so the minister can now use the train.
Yeah.
The minister doesn't need a V8. Last two months, when we did the 1104 tour, they came. We sit down with the minister. Then he showed the project, the money they want to invest in Belma, in Crynest. The minister, I met him. He came there. We sit down. We talked. They came up with a plan. I always see him in the Tuesday market. You always see him walking there. Why? The system is fixed. So that money or all these things they have to throwing around. My own word is, let them use that money, fix the system. Then we all have peace. Yeah. That's all.
I think that's a fair thing to say. So it's important again to have these discussions, these dialogues, on fix the system, fix the country that is ongoing in Ghana. And High Radio Africa on Focus is the platform to do just that. Since we do appreciate, or we do have the Ghana, we have Ghana at heart, so we have to ensure that everything is, let's say, said in a proper manner concerning the issues ongoing in Ghana.
Yeah.
So we will try to have here on the platform to have the right people, to have the right dialogue, and hopefully those dialogues will lead to initiatives and to solutions in this matter. But all in all, I think Africans in general, we're doing amazing over the world. We have a lot of success stories. This is one of those stories that can lead us to a success story in the future. In the near future, maybe the conversation is going to be different in 20 years from now. We were like, you remember in 2020 or 2021, this with the embassy, all of a sudden the entire embassy has changed. That's what we hope for, and that's what we strive to do. And as a radio station, High Radio, the voice of the next generation, we strive to play a good, or our part in this, in leading this conversation on. That was it for the show today. Thank you so much to my producer for joining me for this show. He has been able to vent a bit, to let some out, but all in all, he's great. He's great. Thank you so much for sharing. If you followed our YouTube live stream, thank you so much. Adolph Mensah, thank you, brother Paul Gray, for always being here. I have the feeling he peaks and then he's listening in the background, but also shout out to him for always joining Africa on Focus. Hope to see you very, 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 very soon, and you guys will hear from us next week, same time, 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Dutch time, and that's 6 p.m. Ghana time.
Your number one radio, High Radio.
Say one for the money, two for the dough, three for the shorty. Now I don't blow. One for the money, two for the dough, three for the shorty. Now I don't blow. One for the money, two for the dough.
High Radio, your perfect choice.